All right, Shalom. Kahalayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, which is the Paleo Hebrew for the one true name of the Heavenly Father being Yahweh, and that of the Messiah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, being Yahweh Shai. All right. The letter J wasn't even derived until the 16th century. And as it's written, Acts 4:12, there's no other name given among men whereby ye must be saved. Showing you the elect will have the name, man, as it is needful for salvation. How are you going to call upon the Lord for salvation? As he says, he who calleth upon my name shall be saved, right? Hey, again, the elect are going to have that name, man. I'd like to give double honors unto the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere peace, love, blessing, salutations unto all those of you hopeful, faithful, potential members of the elect out there, doing the best to make the calling of your election sure. All right, you see the title of the lesson, man, and yeah, basically, you know, I'm just gonna go in on that, on the fact that, you know, honestly, we're extremely busy out here, man. We're exhausted. In order to achieve anything in this world, you've got to dig yourself into debt, and in order to get out of debt, you got to climb back out, man. All right, it's a constant circle of grinding out here in Babylon, man, and that's because of the way that Babylon was set up. All right, when this place was established upon slavery, right? What did they set up upon these plantations, man? Something called plantation storehouses. Let's see if it pulls up. And I actually went and you know, physically saw some of these plantation storehouses, which, you know, I'm not really pulling anything up, as you can see. But what these were, man, these particular little store areas on the plantation, if you will. All right, this is what they had set up so they could sell the essentials of life, right? Your soap, your food, right? Things of that nature, man. Things that would actually be provided for free as a slave, but now that they've been freed, so-called, right? Now they got to pay for these things. So a way to basically tie them back down in shackles was by debt, man. They set these prices to a degree that, you know, it slowly put them in debt. They were able to afford them, but it was just to that point where it would eventually put them in a place of debt, man. And you see how their system is today, man. As soon as the prices go up, yeah, you might start making a little more, but you're still just making enough as the prices are going up, man. And it's been the same since I mean, man, look at since you know, the last generation, man. Remember hearing talk of you use 25 cents to go watch a movie and catch the bus and get snacks and all that, man. Now you lucky if you ain't spending $50 on just only your snacks, man. And yeah, we might be making a whole lot more than $2 at the car wash. $2 an hour at the car wash, but back then you were able to get by on that 25 cents, man. So you see what they did is they slowly put these people back in debt, man. And eventually this is kind of what, well, this is what Babylon has become, man. A great corporation, all right, which, you know, keeps you at the grind continuously, man. All right, it's hard for you to focus on anything else, right? And that's why the scriptures tell us this, man, right here. Matthew, let's see, where am I going? Chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. And Matthew chapter 7, perhaps. God, it's Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon." Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. It says, let's see, verse 20. It says, "But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, wherein neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, nor where thieves do break through or steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." And again, man, hey, we've been made for our treasure to become our profession, man. You become the greatest, the employee of the month at Applebee's, man. Ain't that a damn shame? Most High created you so you could be the Applebee's server, man. Hey, we got quick into, like the scriptures say, so be in return, seek him 10 times more, man. Princes and kings have sought this knowledge, you see, and it's been revealed to us, and through the graces of the Lord, man, we took it and we ran with it, man. We gave our all to it. Like on 300, what does he say? What are your professions? Hey, their profession was war, man, and that's why that 300 was unmovable. And that's how we got to be, man, unmovable in this truth. Steadfast, as the scriptures tell us, you see? Firm. All right, to hell with all this other stuff, man. Right? Doesn't he say that he feeds the birds? How much more us? This is the power that both kills and makes alive, man. What you so worried about serving your Applebee's dinner on time, man? And I'm not saying that, you got to just be a bum in the world. Obviously, we got to make bread to get bread. But first in the spirit, man. Hey, what does he say? Follow all these things. The same chapter, that Matthew 6, man. Follow all these things, and all this shall be added unto you, man. All we got to do is follow the Lord. He made it easier for us than any of these other people. These other people should be panicking because, hey, they don't got the creator of all energy in their corner, man. If they slip up and miss their bill, that's their ass. If we do, hey, I guarantee you, man, something's gonna come through and assuage that fire for you, as long as you endure to get through it, man. You see, because that's the difference, man. We have that faith which causes us to see through, all right? Which is what's going to allow us during these times ahead to get through, is because we've built up the faith during these situations such as what I'm explaining now, man. All right? So again, let's go ahead and jump to Sirach chapter 38 and verse 24. It says, "The wisdom of a learned man cometh by the opportunity of leisure." You see, so when you get those opportunities to lay around, hey, that's when the wisdom of a learned man was gained. Not because he was sitting on his ass eating chili cheese Fritos or taking a nap, or because again, Babylon has you strung out, man, spread thin, excruciatingly tired, man, especially if you want to try to pursue that American dream and become a homeowner. Now you're trying to having to do work on your house, and this started to happen and that started to happen. I had to go to work. After work, I had to do this at home. I had to go to Home Depot. It just never ends, man. You see, which again is why, hey, we always gotta put Yahweh Shem Yahushai first, and then let the rest of your day follow along around it, man. And it's easier said than done, right? That's why, hey, scriptures always, and we went into it during camp the other day, right? Hey, we got to examine ourselves, man. We got to be honest with ourselves. We got to address our demons, man. How are we gonna address the demons out here in the world and upon these other people, right? Being spiritual judges and what have you, and you ain't judging your goddamn self, man. You see, a true judge, that judgment, he starts with himself, man. He looks in the mirror, right? Cast the mote out of his own eye, as the book of Matthew tells us, right? It says, verse 25, "How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow and that glorieth in the goad?" Right? That holdeth the plow and glorieth in the goad, man. That driveth oxen and who's occupied in their labors and whose talk is of bullocks. How are they going to get wisdom, man? Hey, they have wisdom in the bullocks, right? But they don't have no wisdom when it comes to these scriptures, man. And that's really like, that's why when people come up here, man, and they try to have some kind of debate, or they create some YouTube platform where they're trying to debate the Israelites. Hey, when they come up, and I'm speaking for GMS at least. Hey, you come up, man. Hey, you gonna find a group of men whose scriptures are tattered and battered, man. A group of men who have truly invested their time, right? Their opportunities of leisure in these scriptures, man. Studying, reading, grinding. You see? And that's how they've learned what they've learned, man. That's how you graduate from parrot mode all the way up to a high level of wisdom, man. Let's see, I want to go ahead and precept that to the book of Luke, chapter 14. And I'm just going to jump straight to the point, man. Verse 18. And they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said to him, I have bought a piece of ground. So these individuals could not serve the Lord, man. They could not serve the Heavenly Father, right? Because again, we know that's our duty, especially as a man, right? As the book of Ecclesiastes tells us, right? You got all these people, all these Israelites walking around wondering what their purpose is in life, man. You have the greatest purpose. You are the connecting point between the planet Earth and the Heavenly Father, man. The creator of all energy. You are that vessel. The planet Earth and the condition that it's in, the people being killed and tortured, and the world hunger, all these problems are your fault, man. And you too goddamn lazy to use your opportunities of leisure to try to fix the problem, man. Maybe your simple ass will go and pay contribute to some kind of funding thing, man, for the world. Make yourself feel better. You worked so hard, now you're gonna use an extra $100 on that. And you see, hey, the Esau's funny, man. He really set all this stuff out here to manipulate your mind and your feelings, man. The devil's playing tricks on you people, man. Got you ultimately busy to the point that he's also set up these things to make you feel like you're still doing something good. Let's go ahead and continue and get these examples of why these individuals said they couldn't serve the Lord, man. Why they were too busy in this world to do so. Verse 19, it says, and another said, Salakia. Let me go ahead and continue. Verse 18, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs to go see it. I pray thee have me excused. So this man bought land. And again, hey, man, I mentioned earlier about being a homeowner, man. Hey, that takes a lot out of you. So this guy bought land, and he had to go deal with that. So he excused himself from serving the Lord, man. And that's what the scriptures say. He that putteth his hands to the plow and looketh back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. And mind you, that says looketh back. It don't even say he goeth back. It said he looketh back, man. Meaning you're over here pulling a Lot's woman. You're over here rubbernecking back to the world after you supposed to be a new creature. So let's go ahead and go on. It says, verse 19, and what is it that you're looking back to anyway, man? What the hell is out there, man? It's almost vexing even having a conversation with these niggas out here, man. Had to bring yourself down to a base plane to have a conversation with them about something stupid, man. Even when you go see your so sad, old friends or family members, right? The talk's the same. Oh, how you been? Oh, I've been good. You know damn well the person ain't even curious as to how you been. Just stirring up some conversation to I don't know, pass the boredom out here in Babylon, man. You people work so hard, and then your opportunities of leisure are even hell. Your opportunities of leisure are even boring as hell, man. Let's go ahead and go on. Verse 19, it says, and another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen. Hey, what did that one say? Whose talk is a bullocks? Hey, here you go, man. This guy bought 5 yokes of them, and that was a business. So this guy just invested into a business, right? He bought him some 5 yoke of oxen so he could start getting his farm going, man. He could start making some money. He could start handling his. Going on, it says, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. Verse 20, and another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. Hey, so the last one, he wanted his talk to just remain in bullocks. And this other one, man, hey, he got these are some of the 3 chief things that people fall out over, man, or that people won't come into the truth over, man. Right? Your work, your dwelling situations, and the woman, of course. And these are places where Satan's going to attack you in this truth, man. You may lose your home, you may lose your woman, you may lose your sense of income. But nonetheless, man, we've learned to keep in faith with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as I said earlier, right? Hey, brothers been homeless before, man. Brothers been lost their women before. And brothers been lost their jobs before, man. In fact, quick testimony before I close it out. One of the brothers that I worked with, he got, they ended up firing him, man. And I've done what I do in my line of work for a long time. So, it's something that I'm, pretty efficient at, man. So, I got this brother a job with me, and then, as I went off, to go visit the brothers out in Denver for a minute, when I came back, some drama had happened, and, basically some guy had thrown that brother under the bus and lied on his name and got him fired, man. And, so the thing was completely frustrating, of course. We could have reacted in many different ways. He could have reacted in many different ways. But what happened was prayer, man. And this dude that did that to him, the same exact thing he did, ended up falling on his own head, man. And I got to be the one to drive him to leave, to get his walking papers, man. And I even got to tell him, hey, man, you dug a hole when you threw the brother under the bus, man. So all it took was for any little thing for this to happen right back to you. And then not only that, but the other guy that, was kind of involved with it, he got it too, man. And it wasn't even, they got a little more than that too, but nonetheless, hey, just a small example, we don't got to act out of character, man. We don't got to do nothing crazy. We got the creator of all energy in our corner, man. All we got to do is endure. All we got to do is continue moving forward, right? The game is rigged, man, and we got the cheat codes. As for the rest of the people, man, they don't got the cheat codes. They're running around. They're the extras in this video game, man. You see, so to hell with what's going on in the world. To hell with glorying in the gourd. All right. All we gotta do is put Yahweh Shem Yahushua first, man. And with that being said, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up there. In fact, I'll go ahead and jump down here just to hit this last verse. Verse 27, whosoever doeth not bear his cross, the Lord bared his cross. Each and every one of us have our own cross to bear. That may come in this way or that way, but nonetheless, it's our cross, man. And another quick testimony, actually, since I said that, right? And this is kind of putting a little bit of my business out there, man. But when I had moved, made a little move, and kind of where my head was at, I was thinking, I was gonna try to make things a little easier on myself by doing so, man. And now, looking back at it, I realized how wrong I was by thinking that, man. Because the hell is not going to get easier anywhere, man. And nonetheless, that was the cross that you were given, so you must bear it. You see, which now I learn. Now I know, and the testimony's been shared so that you may as well, man. Learn off of my mistakes. You see, because again, the hell's going to be wherever you go, man. Whatever cross you've been given, you must bear it. Don't try to seek to make the hell easier on you. All right? Hey, because with great tribulation comes great reward, man. You're just slimming down that reward day by day by seeking less and less, man. So with that being said, again, Lord willing, as edifying, double honors into the honors of the apostles and GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere peace, love, blessings, salutations unto all those of you hopeful, faithful, sincere, potential members of the elect. Until next time, this is Brother Gar. Shalom.